Good morning. Welcome to the Art of the Oracle. My name is Virginia, and I'm going to do a reading for the collective today on this Friday, kind of opening up maybe information and things that we could be aware of as we go into the weekend. Now, it may look a little confusing because I have a lot of cards here, but it's kind of what I was just guided to do. And what's very interesting is that I didn't realize it until I sat down, is that I have something that goes from like the shadow where we are as we're leaving this new moon cycle and into light cards here. Like this still holds some of the shadow. It just happens to be the feather that popped up for this. And then we have this information here. And the first thing that I'm noticing is that there's a card here that is open. So I'm going to read this one at the very end and see what that had to say. But until then, thank you all for being here. I am delighted to have you bring your beautiful souls and energy to this reading this morning. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button so we can bring us up in our subscriber family and bring us out to more people. So thank you for being here. Let's dive in. So the cards we're going to use are Moonology, the Divine Feather Messengers, and the Sacred Creators today. So all of these, and the Sacred Creators is a Chris Ann. If you like the Lightseers Tarot, you might really like that one as well. But we're going to dive in and find out like information. What would the moon like to share with us? Okay, so the first thing that popped open was this one. And it's this blue moon, which is so beautiful. And what it says is believe in the impossible. So I love this for us coming out as we're heading into the weekend. So I'm thinking of this as a really magical time as we move forward. And I love all this blue energy. I don't know about you, but I've had, you know, like a little blue light that has been in my life for a number of years. And I just started like painting lots of things blue around me. So I'm really grateful that that blue energy is coming out. Not sure exactly what it's bringing in, but maybe a little magic. All right, so let's dive into the Divine Feather Messenger and see what is the wisdom from the birds that would like to guide us with information from the week for the weekend. So the card that jumped out for us is you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. All right, so are any of you looking to start a business and you're looking for a partner, or maybe a romantic partner, something like that? I'm going to go to the guidebook because I love crane. I lived in Florida for a number of years, really for probably the majority of my life with my family there. And cranes are so beautiful. And if you've ever seen them up close, they have, as you can see here, there's like, you can barely see it in this card, but they have a red spot on their head. But it's not just a red spot. If they turn around and look at you, it's shaped like a heart. Really is beautiful to watch them, and they're pretty trusting and open to the interaction with people. So the energy from crane, or the message from crane, it says crane sounds the call to empowering your relationship. The time is coming for forming a new partnership that will be supportive and really long lasting. This union may be something that you've already been aware of, or it just may be something that takes you by surprise. So we do have this magic card, believe in the impossible. So if you're somebody a little bit like me, who's been single for a while and have kind of just like thrown your towel in and said, yeah, maybe it won't ever happen, maybe now's the time. I'll let you know if that happens for me this weekend. Be sure to use your emotional intelligence to see where you stand and what you are attracting. So that's a beautiful message for this card. We talked about it yesterday. It's like, be aware of what your energy is telling you. Listen, you are the highest guidance for what is good for you. Truly, if we tap in and become, I would say, partners with our body, it gives us the ability to really listen to what's going on. And that could be something that's going on now is that this time is really lucky, and we're moving into something that, as we become more aware of our own unique power, love, and light, it brings about beautiful bliss, longevity, and additional partnerships. So let's see if there's anything else. It says, you are in the right place to create a union that is perfect for you right now. So, right. So that brings out water and air energy. And I'm going to bring out, I kind of feel like there's another bird element. So let's see if there is another. That's what I'm hearing, is that there is another bird that would like to come out. Oh, isn't this interesting? So I was looking at a feather and I almost grabbed it out of the deck, and it was a white feather with black stripes, and I didn't. And what came out? First of all, raven. We were talking about magic. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. So the raven, if you look in some, like I have this beautiful medicine cards that show the raven, and under the raven, the description of the raven is magic. It's a very mystical bird, and it's not, even though it looks black, and it's much, much larger when you see them in person if you've never seen them, they have almost this, like when they are in the light, you can see that there's a little bit of an iridescence to I think most all black birds. But there's something about the raven being able to be in two places at one time. And what I mean is two different worlds. And I think all birds have a little bit of that, because if you think about it, you know, they're flying high in the sky, but they very, very easily come down to the earthly plane to eat and do things. But their perspective is much, much higher. So they can really go into this micro space where they're right down here on the planet, but they can rise above so much and see things from a completely different perspective. So the message here from the magic of the raven is one of empowerment. And it says here, oftentimes we ignore the signs that are on our path and we deny our own importance. And that's kind of what I was saying regarding your own energetic value and understanding your body and where you're going and what's going on. It says here, that time is officially over. You're being called to notice and follow the signs of synchronicity that are coming from the universe to help awaken your inner wisdom so you understand your truth and power. And with this beautiful white feather, so I love this white swan. And what is that saying? It's like we're transforming. What the raven just said is we're transforming into something new. And if you know the story of the ugly duckling, a little black swan, you know, goes into this beautiful swan energy. And what I love about these cards is one of the first things I was talking about was this beautiful red here. And then we have this, you know, like beautiful white, and he has a black energy around him and this black. So it's almost as if, and I say this a lot, that the universe is sharing with us that there is magic in all things. There is light in all things, and not to be afraid of our own light and our own magic and what it is that we're transforming and shifting into. It says the power of the divine grace is within you. And this was talking about your own personal power. And this was talking about something that you're coming into that is going to help you see your own divinity and light that up for you. So within the white swan, the message is you have the power through your own grace to move through any situation or challenge you are facing in a smooth and graceful way. Let's see what else it says here. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Big truck went by. Now is the time to embrace these divine gifts where you most need support. Healing, it says that healing may be in the form of a blessing over a current situation or a complete transformation occurring in your life. Wow, that's really magical. I haven't brought the Divine Feather Messenger out in a while. So let's round it up right now with the Sacred Creators by Chris Ann, the creator of the Light Seers. And these are like little affirmation cards that share with us. It's so funny because I heard this card right here, which is this little red energy. It's this fire energy. This is the card that was face up when I grabbed the deck, and it said cozy up with risk. And then the card that came out to round out our reading today is, I'm going to leave it over here, is where it wants to live. fierce serenity. Now that seems like an oxymoron, right? How can you have this fierceness, which is great fire, and be calm at the same time? And I think what that's saying is just like cozy up to that fire energy within you. Know who you are, believe in the impossible, that there is something that's coming together. And it may be just, and I shouldn't say just, but it may be you and you, or it could be someone else, or something coming in that helps you see the amazing gifts. Notice the synchronicities around you. Notice who's coming into your life and at what particular time is coming in. Notice when something comes in, you go, wow, that's interesting. And pay attention. Listen to your body around those things and what you were thinking at the time these things came in. So thank you so much for being here. My name's Virginia. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'd love to hear from you. So anytime, leave a comment if you're interested in a private reading. I have those available. And stay tuned over the weekend. I will put out a 3-card pick-a-card reading. So until then, have an amazing day. Bye now.